Hi there, it's Vicky from Destination Uncharted, and yes, it is finally Labor Day weekend. So as we go into the weekend and we have a little more time on our hands, I want to leave you with this question. If you could plan travel risk-free for next year, would you do it? So, and when I say risk-free, of course, I can't guarantee that the virus will have disappeared and all will be well. But in terms of being able to book without any kind of financial risk. So the good news is that all those travel suppliers out there, whether they're cruise lines or hotels or tour operators, they are desperate for you to book. And they understand that the number one reason that's holding a lot of people back from booking right now is they're worried they're going to have to cancel and they're going to lose money. So if you could book without losing money, maybe that's something you'd be prepared to do. So the good news is that they are becoming very flexible in terms of how much you put down, when you make your final payment, and what happens if you do have to cancel. And a lot of the time you will be able to get at least your deposit back in full. And then when it comes to your final payment, if you can't get it back in full, often there'll be a credit that you can put towards a future trip. So if you look at it in the long term, at least you're not missing out at all. Now then, if you back that up with travel insurance, then there really isn't any risk because you can cancel, and if there's some money that you can't get back, then the travel insurance will step in. And the crucial part here is that there are certain travel insurance policies that will cover you for supplier financial default as well. So, for example, there's a cruise line that maybe is going out of business and you've already booked a cruise with them. As long as they weren't already in financial trouble when you booked, and this wasn't, or at least it wasn't common knowledge that they were in trouble, then you would be eligible for a claim against your travel insurance. So these are all kinds of technical matters that I wouldn't really want to talk about on a long holiday weekend. But what I'm getting at is that 2021 is actually booking up really quickly. So that's a combination of some people just being desperate to finally get out there and traveling again. But also people who have credits from plans they canceled this year who have already rebooked for next year. So I would encourage you to think about where you might want to travel next year while you're barbecuing and hanging out with family and having a good time this weekend, and to give me a call after that and I can help you plan that vacation and make sure that if for some reason you can't go, that you're not any the worse for wear because of that. So happy Labor Day weekend.